Today I'm going to show you some exercises for improving the health of your back and keeping it that way forever. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? It's Blake Bowman here with GuerrillaZen Fitness, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you some excellent exercises that you can do for your back that are going to get your back healthy and basically keep it that way forever as long as you're doing these exercises. To begin, realize that I'm not a medical professional. I'm a personal trainer specializing in corrective exercise. Always consult with your physician before you do any of the exercises that I share with you on my YouTube channel here. So the back, specifically the lower back, is a very complex structure, but even with the most basic rudimentary understanding of the anatomy in the back, that can really empower you to, help your back a lot and improve the health of it. Two things that you can do with exercise regarding the low back are strengthening the core and also strengthening the butt muscles. Now, when I say the core, I'm not just talking about your abs, okay? Your abs are a muscle group called the rectus abdominis. Can they run right here? I'm not just talking about these, I'm talking about the entire core. Think of like a core of an apple. So I'm talking about the muscles on the sides of your trunk as well. We got the quadratus lumborum back here, external and internal obliques, as well as the transversus abdominis, okay? I'm going to show you how to strengthen those things, but when I say core, that's what I'm referring to. So your core actually needs to be strong because the core, think of it like a weight belt, it actually runs around and attaches, the muscles of the core attach on the spine itself. And when they activate, when those muscles activate, when you turn them on and flex them, they pull on either side of the spine and stabilize it. They prevent motion from occurring there in the spine, which is a common cause of back injury and pain. So they actually need to be strong in order to do this effectively. Another area that does this are the butt muscles. When the butt muscles turn on, they stabilize the hips and subsequently the lower back, and sort of like the core, they help to prevent injury there and make sure that that area stays healthy. Most of the population of the world has weak glutes because we're sitting on them all day. They get turned off, okay? And that's a big problem because when they're weak, they can't do their job of stabilizing the pelvis and the low back, and therefore those areas become predisposed to instability and injury. So what I'm going to show you today are 3 exercises that are going to help you out. They are going to start really basic and then they're going to kind of progress as I go along and they're going to become more advanced. So the first one is called supine core bracing with glute activation. Okay, so this is supine core bracing. It's very simple. Basically what you do is you're going to lay back on your back and you're going to keep your knees planted like this. What this does is the floor is going to help support a neutral spinal position, and your pelvis with your feet up and planted like this is also going to be in a neutral position, okay? And once we're here, what we're going to do is we're just going to tighten up the core like you're anticipating a punch to the gut. You're going to tighten it up really, really hard, and you're going to kind of try to squeeze your butt cheeks at the same time. So your butt cheeks are going to be squeezed and your stomach is going to be squeezed as though you're going to be anticipating a punch to the gut. What this will do is it will strengthen that belt that I was talking about, which will help stabilize the spine, okay? So you're literally going to lay here like this and you're going to squeeze everything, okay? Make sure you're breathing. But you're going to hold this for 4 sets of 30 seconds, really squeezing the core in this position. The next exercise I'm going to show you is a classic abdominal plank with a neutral pelvis. Okay, so a plank with a neutral pelvis is pretty simple. If this hurts your back, then don't do it. But basically, how you're going to set up for this is you're going to put your elbows down, okay, right underneath your shoulder blades, okay? From here, you're going to extend one foot and then the other foot like you're going to do a push-up, and you're just going to hold this position right here, okay? Sometimes it's helpful to have a mirror or somebody watching you take a picture of you so that you can see your form, because you want to make sure that you're flat with your back, okay? You want to be neutral. You don't want to be sagging. You don't want your back to be hyperextended like this. You want the abs squeezed tight, and you want your spine in a straight position. And basically, this is a very simple exercise. You're just holding that, squeezing that position for about 4 sets of 30 seconds. The next thing I'm going to show you are hip thrusters. Okay, so in order to perform hip thrusters, basically you're going to start in the same position that you did when you did the supine core bracing. You're just going to lay back like this. You want your feet pointing forwards and you want them to be about the same width as your shoulders, maybe a little bit wider. But from here, what you're going to do, you're going to really keep your lower back in a flat position, okay, as you push your hips up and squeeze your butt. Okay, again, if this hurts your hips, or your back rather, then don't do it. But we're really looking to squeeze the butt here with this, okay? Just like this. right? Well, one thing that you want to avoid doing is arching the back. So letting the belly kind of slip forward as you do this and arching your lower back, that's going to exacerbate your back pain almost guaranteed, okay? So if you can't do this without your pelvis tilting forwards this way and your back arching, then don't do it. Do your best to keep your lower back straight as you do this, okay? And really, you're looking for the butt muscles to engage and contract the most at the top of the motion, like right here, okay? From like right here to here, you're not really going to feel the glutes contract very much. So you got to kind of get them up a little bit higher in order for the glutes to actually turn on and get stronger. Like I said, some of these are more advanced than others. If any of these bother your back, then don't do them. Stop them immediately. Additionally, there's a lot that can go on with the back, okay? And I've made a lot of videos about this. If you want to see more videos that I've made about the back, then open up the description down beneath this video, because I've included several links down there to past videos that I've made where I talk about different ideas and concepts that will help you out here. I really hope you enjoyed this video and it added some value to you. Alright, so there are 2 critical exercises that I did not teach you in this video, but you need to learn these exercises and you need to be doing these in conjunction with some of the stuff that I showed here today in order to really keep your back fully healthy. These are drills that synergize really well with the stuff that I talked about here today. But you want to be doing these in conjunction with the exercises I talked about today to get the biggest bang for your buck. Now I'll show you these 2 exercises, but they're on my website. So in order to get to that, what you're going to need to do is click that first link in the description down below. What that will do is it'll take you to my website where I'll ask you for your email. As soon as you give me your email, I'll send you straight over to the 2 exercises. If you're watching this on mobile or any other device that makes it hard to view, then make sure you get that over here. This link will also take you to the same page. Just hover over that and hit download. If you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and do that. And if you want to see more videos like this one, then check out this video right over here. Other than that, I'll see you next time.